Right then, guys, today I'm entering another competition. I'm going to be entering, sorry if I don't pronounce it right, Horaceworgritwimp79 or 78's Doctor Who competition. So, yeah, he's got some great prizes. He hasn't had many entries, but hopefully he'll get as much as he wants so we can do the draw as soon as possible. So he's asked us 3 questions. The first one being, which companions would I have if I was a Doctor and why? What are my top 5 Doctor Who stories and why? And my top 5 worst stories and why? So I'm going to do the companions first. So I would take Captain Jack, Amy Pond, Donna, K9, but I like the newer version. You know, like not the BBC official version. And finally, Sarah Jane. I take Captain Jack because he'd like, I don't know, he'd be your backup, I suppose. Amy, because I think she's a good companion to Matt Smith, so I think she'd be good. Donna, because she's funny. K9, because he could also back you up. And Sarah Jane, she'd just be there for support. There she is. I was shocked to hear that she died. It was quite sad. But yeah, Sarah Jane. So next is my top 5 Doctor Who stories. So we'll start off with a classic one, and it is The Curse of Fenric. This was actually the first classic Doctor Who story I watched on video, back in the video days. So that's why I have it in my top 5 list. It's really good. The 7th Doctor there, and Ace there visit what's it called? Oh, we'll just say a military base, and these like there's like a Viking curse on the city or something, and then these zombie type creatures rise and they just kill the villagers and stuff, and the vampires. So yeah, I just like this story. It's just a fun, little story. So that's that. At number 4, we have Closing Time from this Complete 6 series. I like the idea that James Corden is in Doctor Who, because he can keep coming back. I do like his work, like Gavin and Stacey and things, and I thought it was good bringing him into a Cyberman episode, when Doctor had no proper companion as a Cyberman. Yeah. This series wasn't one of the best, but there's a few episodes that are quite good. So yeah. At number 3, we have The Empty Child and the Doctor Dances. I'm cheating, having 2 episodes as one entry. It's only because they follow on from each other. I've decided to include both. But yeah, these, when I started watching, I think in 2005 when I started watching, these, well, yeah, The Empty Child and the Doctor Dances were like my favourites. Because I think this was the first Series 1 DVD I got, and they've just stuck with me. They are written by Stephen Moffat, who writes the series now. I feel Stephen Moffat is better writing just like single episodes rather than a full series, because some of his plot points in Series 6 were quite confusing. Like, my little cousin watches it, he's I think he's 6. Yeah, he's 6. And didn't really get this series 6, because it was too. You'd have to watch like nearly every single episode to get what was going on. But yeah, I just think them two were one of his best. There's a gas mask zombie, and just like the fact that it's set in the war as well, it works really well. So there you go. At number 2 is another classic, and that classic is Planet of the Spiders. I don't own that many classics. Well, I own a fair few, probably 5 for each Doctor. No, actually, it's more than that. On average, 5 per Doctor. I have more for the ones I like. But I decided to put this in because this story was released, I think, the day before the news was out that Elizabeth Sladen died. And it, obviously, as I said before, when she died, it was so sad. But you know, I just like the story because obviously it's sad as Sarah Jane has to say goodbye to the Doctor that she loves, and she gets a new one. But she's not really bothered about the new one because it's the same person. But I just felt like chemistry was good in their like season together. So that's that. And finally, at my top 5, I have to rush this a bit now, by the way, because I'm running out of time. But The End of Time, parts 1 and 2. Again, I'm cheating. David Tennant was my favourite Doctor. So his last episodes will always be remembered for me. Hopefully he comes back for the 50th anniversary, because I'd like to see him and Matt together. I think they'd be quite good. And I think Paul McGann wants to return as well, so it'd be good to have a multi-Doctor story like the 5 Doctors. So yeah, that's that. Now my top 5 worst. I won't go into much explanation to these because I've only got about 3 minutes left. I talked too much at the beginning. So number 5 is The Arc of Infinity. It is watchable, but it's just, I don't know, I just find it really, really boring. That's all I'm going to say about that, I'm sorry. Next is Day of the Daleks. I've watched this, but again, there's nothing, like, even with the special effects, it's not the best story. I know there's loads, hundreds out there, but this could have been so much better than it was. Next is The War Games. I do like Patrick Troughton, but this story just drags. It's 10 episodes long, and I just feel there's too much going on. This could have been shorter, easily, or they could put 2 stories together like they've done with Frontier in Space and Planet of the Daleks. So yeah, that's the only reason why I put this in there. And the next 2 are from the same series. So at number 2 is Terror of the Vervoids. I can watch 1 and 4 of Trial of a Time Lord easily, but 2 and 3 I just can't. I'll bring this one in as well, Mind Warp. That's the worst ever Doctor Who story I've ever seen. This one here, I cannot watch it all the way through. It's so bad. And same with Terror of the Vervoids. It probably doesn't deserve to be number 2, but they're still crap. People may disagree with me, but it's just my opinion. So yeah, that's it. So the prizes are amazing. So just basically, please enter his competition. It's running till midnight tonight, so obviously you've got to be quick. That's why I've just done mine now, quickly. But basically, it's just amazing prizes given away. He's given a brand new copy of the Daemons, which has been donated by someone, and There's a signed Tom Baker video up for grabs. What else? Other DVDs, and as the Torchwood 1-3 Blu-ray box set. And just some other cool prizes, so please enter. He wants at least 10 entries. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.